Good morning, everybody. You're all welcome once again back to GRDC 363 class, which is web design and development. Before the lockdown, we discussed about how to create a two-column website, which is we tackle the header and the footer. Then after that, the body was divided into two columns, of which I quite remember one aspect was somewhere around 50, 70%, and the other one to a bigger space. So that is basically what we call the two column um, web page design. But today we are going to talk about two topics, which is the actual layout of the website, which is the interface. Before you can do or you can create any website, you have to have a structured interface of which you can look at it to continue. And that one too will come with the graphic component of it, because in designing a website it's not any graphic format that you can use to design a website. And one thing about website is the heavier the website, the slower it is able to open. So when designing a website, you have to make sure that you limit the size of the website by cutting down the the sizes of the graphics that you are going to input there, which is the let's say when I'm going to save a file, one graphic file, I make sure that it doesn't exceed, let's say, 30 kilobytes or 50 kilobytes. With that, I'm rest assured that my website is not going to at least exceed 50 megabytes, which is quite normal, or let's say 10 megabytes, which is quite normal, which is going to make it run fast and faster. Okay, so let's jump into our Photoshop. Then we work on how we can design the layout of a website. New document. Then let's name it layout. Layout. This is our layout, and let's give it a specific number. Eternity here is okay. When designing a website, you know the width of the web page, but you can't determine the height of the website until you are done with whatever content that you want to input there. So as you select this one, you continue to customize it by giving it a specific height that you want with. Say giving it 3000, so let's give it a 72 pixels per inch of the resolution. So now we have our website set, the canvas size set for our website. Let's click OK. Now you have the canvas or the artboard for designing your layout ready. What do you do next? You start structuring your website. So let me start with this one. Let me use boxes to create something small over here. We have 1920. You see, there's this figures here. So you before you let go the mouse, you can still figure the height that you are going to give whatever thing that you want there. So let me continue pushing. Let's say I want 750 pixels. Going to trace ourselves much. So this is what I've given to my header. This is my header. So let me just make it fast by giving the header some color so that it will show. Okay, so our header is set. You know that we have our header here, and inside the header there are a whole lot of things that can go in. We have different types of headers. There are some headers that will come with the navigations alone. That one is a single header, but here I'm trying to give it I'm trying to lay the header inside the banner of the website. So here I can also create another boxes which is going to contain the nav bars. So let me draw my nav bar here. We have a nav bar here. Or no, let me do something small like this. make the edges more rounded. So yeah, perfect, 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 perfect. 39 point something. Perfect. This is what I want to get over here. Let me minimize it small, and I'll push my fonts here. Okay, let me give it a white color. I prefer white because in there I know what I'm going to get. Apartment, so residential, which is the individual homes that we mostly have here, and the apartment, which is the big buildings that you will not have much backyard. Okay, and the other services that we offer. Okay, so let me come again. Let me give contact. Okay, contact. When you want to contact my company, you go here and you click, and you are done. Okay, let me minimize this one again. I can see that uh, it is taking much space that I don't like. Okay, so let me center this one again. You come here, you center it, so it is well centered in the circle. All right, but before that, one good practice that you can do is to set a rulers that is going to guide you, and you know that you have these edges all around. You're not going to waste much on that. So I'll give each side 100 here, where I'll put my logo. So let me go and bring my logo, position it nicely over there. Let me position it nicely over there. Okay, let me minimize it so that I can go for the logo. Let me take this one out, and I know my logo is not that much big. Okay, so this is my logo. I have my logo up here. Very, 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 very nice. Range Africa. Range Africa is an estate or it's a company, estate development company, which is based in Africa. So now I have my everything here, all the necessary things that I will need in my nav bar are all here. So let me use this one as an indication for the nav box. For the nav box, let me give it a just place it there and know what each container is about. Okay, so let me give it container. Lower in zone, here is where I want you to be. my contacts, the location, uh, location. interface is all about. When you are designing a web interface, you decide what you want to, or how you want your website to appear. So this is how I want my website to appear. I have my banner, and inside my banner I have my navigations. After that I have my about page, about container, which contains an image container, text container, which is the about. And when you come here, my services, the service, what we do, actually what we do, which is residential apartment, and then services. Okay, and you have individual um test about it, individual test container also here. Then this is where I want my contact or things to also be. So basically, this is what we call layout design, or yeah, layout design for the website. So we bring this class to an end. Thank you very much.